I don't know who needs to hear this. I've been hearing around in these TikTok streets or in the YouTube streets that some people are starting to wonder if the 5D transformation or transition is real because they're feeling tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm drinking 3, 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee to stay awake. Do you realize that rest is an essential part of ascending? Do you realize that when your body says go take a nap, you need to go take a nap? You do know what downloads are? No? Let me tell you. It's when you go to sleep, you get some information, and then you don't even know how you got the information. You're having a conversation with somebody, and they're like, well, how did you learn that? Where did you read that? And you're like, I didn't. I honestly don't even know how I knew it. Your downloads, your energy wakes up in your sleep. It's like a computer. Your brain is like a supercomputer, correct? So if your brain is like a supercomputer, you can't just run the computer over time. It's going to overheat. You got to rest it. You got to put it in silent mode or sleep mode or reset mode. You can't just keep going. You can't just keep going. And if you're pushing yourself to keep pushing through these feelings and these emotions and this tiredness, then guess what? You're not disconnected from the 3D to even try to go to the 5D because you're trying to keep up with the things that's happening in the 3D. Make sense? I'm just saying. So, it's a beautiful day. Your body is saying, I want to go take a nap. Your friends are saying, hey, let's go hang out. Who do you prioritize? Do you prioritize your friend? Do you prioritize your job that could be gone tomorrow? Do you prioritize yourself? Do you put you above everything else? Because it's about you. A lot of times it's a test to see if you will detach. Sometimes when they say, oh, you got to let go of something, maybe it's the illusion of time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a habit. Or the habit could be putting everybody else in front of yourself. Not resting. Not taking out the time to really care for yourself. Sleep is your friend. Rest is your friend. You got to understand that the mind, the perception, the subconscious, they ascend before you do, before your body does. You're already there, right? So what do they mean by you're already there if I feel like this? Because you have to mentally be there first. Whatever you think then becomes reality. So if I'm ascending or going to the next level, my mind goes there first. And then your body has to catch up. And in that catching up period, in that catching up space is where you're supposed to get your rest. Where you're supposed to take that time out for you. Where you're supposed to go in solitude. Solitude and isolation are two totally different things. Isolation is when you're just away from everybody and you're not thinking about nothing. You're not trying to do nothing. Solitude is when you're taking time out to meditate, read, just sit with yourself in spirit. Just sit with yourself in the Most High. Sit with yourself in nature. And listen to the information that you receive from your higher self. You can't do that if you just keep going and going and going. You're not the Energizer Bunny. I don't even know whose song it is, but it's not even coming out right in my head as I'm hearing it. All I keep hearing is, Ascension don't stop, it keep going. You can lose your mind if you just keep going. I don't even know. But just, you'll end up with fatigue. Spiritual fatigue, self-fatigue. Because you're overexerting yourself in times where you're supposed to stop, rest, and allow. We have been programmed to do. And at some point, you have to stop doing and learn to allow. Allow Spirit to help you. Allow the Most High to help you. You're not in this journey by yourself. So quit trying to do it all by yourself and pushing through situations where you're supposed to be learning. I'm learning that I'm supposed to be really taking care of my mental space right now. Now, if you've been following me on YouTube for a few years, you'd understand that I disappear. And that's something that you need to know. If your reader or your person doesn't take breaks, they just doing it for content. They're just doing it to push out something. Because if life is life and for everybody else, like life is life and for everybody else, you're going to have to take time out. You're going to have to take time to rest. You're going to have to take time to rejuvenate. You're going to have to take time to rewind. When I say use everything, every tool that you can possibly think of to help you keep motivated, don't be afraid of finding out what's going on with the stars. Don't be afraid to find out what's going on with these things. Because like Mercury retrograde. Mercury going retrograde, anything can happen. It can happen in your favor or it can happen against you. Mercury rules cars. Your car can tell. All it says is be mindful. But I call it the time. That's the time to reevaluate, reassess, rethink, review. You're not supposed to be going to the next level, but if you're stuck in a loop where you don't even know these things about yourself, you don't know what the cycles are, you don't understand, you just go in by this fake time that they put in place to keep you in that cycle, then yeah, it's going to be hard to break out. And you're going to get a little tired, and you're going to be a little fatigued, and you're going to be a little overwhelmed. That's why the last video, go back and check it out. It may be, it ain't easy, but it ain't got to be that hard. You're making it hard on yourself when you fight against yourself, when you fight against your needs, when you fight against what it is that your body, your soul, and your mind is calling for. And it's calling for you to rest. If your body's tired, rest. It's not an enemy, it's your friend. It's also a step out on faith. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we fast, and it's a sign that tells, okay, I'm intentionally putting this forth in the atmosphere. Same thing with rest. It could be a test to see, will you prioritize yourself, or will you let everything else, circumstances, did you learn the lesson? Again, and that lesson could be, take care of yourself before you take care of everybody else. Make sure you good before you make sure everybody else is good. All right? I hope that helps somebody who's like, but I want to. It took me a minute to get there too, because I felt like I had to keep going. If I wasn't doing something, then I wasn't living up to my purpose. I wasn't doing what I felt like I needed to do. So even if I took a rest the next day, I was trying to work double time to make up for what I did not do the day before. And that's not it. It's just a situation of, I'm going to take time to make sure that I'm okay. I'm going to take time to listen to my body. I'm going to take time to rest. It's your friend. Rest is your friend. All right? Put that computer in sleep mode and receive these downloads so that you can keep ascending and not get stuck because you are like fatigued. I don't want you to do that. I'm proud of you as it is. So I want you to just keep going. Just know you're not by yourself. If you've been feeling like that, you're not alone. Continue to push forward. Continue to move. You got it, all right? I'm not going to be there by myself. I want y'all there too. Have a good rest of y'all day. I love you so much, all right? If you need any more information about this topic, feel free to contact me. Hit me up. My information is in the description box below if this is YouTube.